I made a snap when I was in Transcorp in my room in Abuja, and this particular guy in question, which is my snap fam, messaged me and asked me out for dinner. A couple of times when I make videos on my Snapchat, he always messages me, "Where are you? I want to see you," and I'm always turning him down. But then I feel like I'm in Transcorp. He said he was in Transcorp and he wanted to buy me dinner. So I felt like he was going to be rude. He was going to be rude if I turned him down. But little did I know that this is going to happen. He took advantage of me because even when we're trying to have dinner, he kept touching me. He kept on trying to touch me in an absurd way. And I kept telling him I wasn't comfortable with it. He kept on giving me champagne, one glass after the other. After a while, I got pressed and I went to the bathroom. I came back and had some drink. But it normally doesn't happen, but I swear I was feeling very, very, very tipsy. I don't know. And I even told him. He now decided to help me to my room. In my own room. My room was even my room he came to. So when we got to the room, he actually forced himself on me. I felt him on me, but I couldn't push him away. I was really fucked up. I was so fucked up. And then he left. I slept off. I woke up in the morning. That was when it came to my head that something actually happened wrong. And I called him. I kept calling him. I kept on calling. I kept on begging him. I wanted to have a conversation with him. I just wanted to talk to him. I wanted to know why he was so inhuman. I wanted to know why he did it to me. But he kept declining calls. Only for him to send me a video of my body that he made. Guys, look at it. He didn't just violate me. He also made a video of me, of my body, and he threatening me with it. The reason why I attempted suicide is because I feel violated. I don't even feel like a woman anymore. I feel less of myself. I don't feel good. I feel like I've lost it all. I don't just feel good.
All right. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. So, the internet is currently boiling. For some guy in Abuja and a lady. So, I've asked the guy why did he rape the girl, and he said he didn't rape the girl. So, let's see if we can live on Instagram. Let him tell us what happened. So, are you guys ready? How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Oh, good morning.
Good morning. So this morning I woke up and I saw pictures of you, and a lady on the internet, and I kept getting messages. People were sending me messages saying, "Oh, this guy raped this girl. This guy raped this girl." And now, first of all, I want you to tell us exactly what transpired between yourself and the girl, because right now rape is a very, very strong accusation, right? So I want you to tell us what transpired between you and the girl, and then I'll ask you a few questions.
Yeah. So the said girl, I've known her since this year. I met her this year actually. So we exchanged numbers. We've been friends on social media, Snapchat and co. So she's been. So there was one time there was a party in Abuja. She said I invited her to come for the party. She said I should pay for her flights and book a hotel for her, and I'm supposed to give her money too. So I waved that one off. I didn't talk to her after then. So recently she told me she was coming to Abuja first, that she had something that she wants to move to Abuja. She wants to rent a place.
Yeah.
So when she came, She was in one other hotel like that. I don't know the hotel. So I told her, since she's in Abuja now, let's link up. Let's have lunch or dinner.
Yeah.
She now said, okay, dinner is fine. So the following day, she moved into Hilton. So she said, so I texted her, I said, what time would be convenient for you for dinner? She said 8 is fine. So she moved. I went to the Hilton to meet her for the breakfast. So we went to the executive
That
floor on
was
the 10th
when
floor.
the Hilton was when?
Hilton, she moved to Hilton again day before yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went to the executive floor for dinner.
Okay.
So yeah, so after dinner, we went down to the casino together. You know, I was playing casino. She said she's interested too. I put money for her. I told her to play. So on the process, her manager called her or something, so she left. So before then, I was telling her that
Oh, her
I would
manager,
like
what
us.
does she do?
She's a singer.
Okay.
Yeah, so she said she wanted us to. So I told her that I wanted to have sex with her. She now said I'm not gonna do that for free. And I asked, okay, so what's involved in the thing? She told me I should pay $1,000. I told her I cannot pay $1,000
Oh, she asked
for
you to pay
sex.
$1,000.
Yes.
Okay.
So I said what I can pay is $200. I cannot pay $1,000. So she said no, that she's not taking it, that it's poor. I said no problems. So I went to the club. So I was in the club with my friends. She messaged me and was like, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm at the club." She now said, if she doesn't see me in her room in the next 5 minutes, that she's going to change her mind.
From the $200
So
back to the $1,000.
no, I didn't agree on the $1,000. So it's the $200, not $200 or 200,000 though.
Okay, so she initially said 200. She initially said $1,000.
Yes.
And then you offer that $200K, which is like $500 or maybe about $400.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But she refused. So I left her. She left. She went back upstairs. So later she texted me and was like, I should get to the hotel in the next 5 minutes unless you change her mind. I was with my friends then. So I showed my friends. I was like, see that girl, because my friends knew. We had dinner with my friends at the executive floor. Yeah. So my friends knew already what was going on. So I told them, the girl said I should come for the 200 though. So I rushed. I had to rush back to the hotel. So when I got there, she was drinking and smoking. She was drinking rubies and smoking already, smoking kush. So, we got down. We started having sex. So after the sex, I told her that I didn't want her to go. That I wanted her to stay one more night. She now said that unless I had to book her room. I said that's not a problem. So I have points now. So I had to book the room in front of her with my points. And I put her as the additional guest of the hotel. Okay. But I had to use my name because I'm a diamond member at the Hilton. Okay. So I showed her the booking. I told her this is it and this is your name. Mm-hmm. Because I asked her name, she told me. So I told her this is the booking. So tomorrow you could just go and check into the room. That they'll have to check you out because she was in the standard room. So I told her that what will happen is because of my name, they will upgrade her to something better, maybe a royal room or something. Yeah. So I now told her that I was going to transfer 100,000. Then the following day, when I come back, I'll send the remaining money to her. She now said, okay. So truth be told, I didn't do the transfer.
Okay, so the problem is before we got on this live, right? I saw the chat exchange between yourself and I saw the chat exchange between yourself and the lady, right? And while I was reading the chat exchange, I also went on Instablog and I saw a lot of girls that were also saying that you've done that to them, you slept with them and you didn't pay. Some of them are accusing you of rape. So is it what you do normally by, having these girls and don't paying or what? What is the situation? Because when I went on Instablog, I saw a lot of comments. People were commenting there, right? And it felt like, it felt like, because when there are different girls that are saying the same thing, it becomes a problem, So what is the problem? Is it that you don't want to pay them, or you believe that, okay, you guys have had sex, you shouldn't pay?
So apparently most of them actually pay them. There's no issue about it. But apparently they always complain that I'm very rude and arrogant.
Okay. Okay, so now the thing is this, you know, for me, what I love you to do is you need to do one thing for yourself and a lot of your friends around you, because if you don't, if you're in a position where girls keep saying, oh, you sleep with them and don't pay, sleep with them and don't pay, and then so it's difficult for someone to, so it puts people in a position where if a girl accuses you of rape, you say, oh, because you didn't pay her, right? Now, then you put us in a position where we don't want to believe the girl, and then we don't want to believe you. So we just put our minds back on and say, you know what, these guys know what they're doing, right? So now, do you promise me that at least the girls that you've slept with, the ones that you've not paid, you will pay them, at least send them something, because this is December, everybody eyed the red. So no, I'm serious. So this is December, everybody eyed the red. So how far?
I'll do something about it.
Okay, so at least you've told your side of the story. Let me see if I can find the girl in question, since she's trying to commit suicide. Let me see if I can find the girl in question and bring her on live. All right, let's hear from her.
Okay, no problems.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's Europe's government tweeted the President of the European Commission on Thursday to announce the start of the EU's vaccination campaign. From December 27th, the first Europeans will be able to get vaccinated. The question is, how many will choose to do so? Melissa Bastian in Paris.
Hello. Hello, good morning.
Morning. Hi.
Hi. So I literally got a call from my friends to join this live because they know what happened to me with Alaska. I'm actually just in shock. I woke up this morning and I got sent the post on Instablog talking about this same guy. So I just needed to say something because I knew his time was coming, and this finally has come, and he needs to be called out for this nonsense that he does.
Okay. So what happened to you?
2 years ago, they sent my bags from the east, from Enugu to Alaska, because he was driving from Enugu, and I asked someone to send it to him.
Who is Alaska? The same guy, his name is Alaska?
The same guy that you're on live with. So I went, then he was living in Asokoro, somewhere in Asokoro, yeah. And I went to get the bags from him. He locked his house. He had a lady washing clothes for him that came in, I think it was on a Saturday, and he had a security man close to a hospital. This guy locked his house, and instead I wasn't going to leave. So in the case of this girl, he claimed it was a hotel room and she was high. I wasn't high. This was early in the morning. I'd gone to his house to get my bags, and he locked the house. And the lady was hearing me scream for help. The lady that was washing for him, and the lady acted like she didn't even hear any noise. I think this is what he does. They've gotten so used to it that they act like nothing happens. And this idiot did what he did, and he started kneeling down and begging me and asking for forgiveness. Lo and behold, he disappeared. I went to the police. They said they couldn't get hold of him. Last year, I was in a meeting in Transcorp with, I can testify, like I had people that were even there. I caused a scene in Transcorp. So it was me and people from my office. They were older men, outside men. And all of a sudden, this guy just walks past me. I started screaming. I was like, that's the guy. That's the guy. He disappeared. He ran away. I caused a scene that by the the lounge downstairs, you know, where people have tea and stuff. He disappeared. I haven't seen him up until today. So I'm very sure that guy is saying the truth. He's a rapist. That's what he does. I haven't been able to get hold of this guy. And I know people that can testify. I know people that reported him, and I have friends that knew what had happened. The thing that happened in Transcorp, I have people that I can actually call to bear me witness. And then he called afterwards to apologize. Oh, I thought you'd gone past this. So I'm sure that girl is saying the truth.
Wow. All right. So what do you want to do?
So if this guy is going to press charge, I can testify on, like, if she wants to go ahead, because Nigeria police don't take this thing serious. So if she's ready to testify, I would stand in court with her as a witness, because I would definitely do whatever I need to do, because he needs to be called out.
All right. Wow. All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Wow. Guys, how one thing settle this matter now? How do we settle this?
Hong Kong hasn't been the only place with this rule. This hospital authority says it's part of their strategy to tighten infection control. When we look back at how we handled this crisis,
How do we settle this matter, please?
well, thank goodness we forced all those women to give birth alone. That was the one thing that really helped stop the spread of the virus. I think that the hospital authority should look at the evidence from World Health Organizations.
How do we settle this matter?
And really shows the compassion in this case. During Hong Kong's terrible Christmas, businesses race for survival, and a family prepares to be divided when a child is born. Around the world, a number of us are struggling during this holiday season. Here in Hong Kong, we just met Lindsay Ford. Lindsay Ford is waiting to hear whether or not the hospital authority will lift the ban on partners being present in
Alpha.
hospitals.
So I've done live with this your guy, and it happened that.
Oh, you done live already?
Yeah. So it happened that the guy is like that's how he operates, because there are too many girls on my comment section.
I won't lie, that's how you operate. I won't lie. That's how you operate. I will not lie.
But they need to get him arrested, though, because like there are girls now that are saying that some girls here are saying not that they even asked him for money, but he raped them, you understand, and ran away. So one girl just came live now, so he something needs to be done, you understand. So let's believe that maybe this particular girl of today, it was just about him not paying, but he from calls I've even received after I made a post on my page, shows that the guy is, that's what, and he has confirmed that he doesn't pay some, he pays some. All right, no wala. I'll talk to you later. I'll call you. All right, guys. Unfortunately, it's a very, very delicate situation. I thought it was a situation where we are going to just discuss and have conversations on the situation that is on ground, but it looks like it's deeper than it looks like it's deeper than how we see it. You know, if it's only fucking and don't paying, it's different. But if you are raping, it goes way out of line. You understand? I'm not here to negotiate payment for fucking and not paying. I wish that girl can come on. Hold on 1 minute. Let me see if I can find her. It's actually a very, very delicate situation, and rape is not, no one should excuse rape. You know, it's wrong. It's very, very wrong. It's very, very, very wrong. That guy needs to be arrested as soon as possible. He needs to be arrested. So from the chat that I saw, apparently he was having a conversation with the girl on whether he should pay or not pay. Sorry, that he should pay, and he didn't pay. And from what he said on this live, he said he didn't do the transfer. So if he didn't do the transfer, you should tell the girl you didn't do the transfer. It's best you didn't pay at all than to send a girl fake alert. It's very, very disappointing. Let's agree you didn't pay. Let's know that you didn't pay. But when you send a girl fake alert, and then there's a lot of accusations here of you raping people, is actually he needs to get arrested and charged, because I can see more than enough women here saying the same thing. So I'm not a judge, but I'm just saying that if there's a lot of accusations about rape on somebody, you understand, and you have proof, arrest him. Do you understand? So if that is the situation, arrest him. So let him go and prove himself that he didn't do it. Do you understand? So that's it. That's what I'm saying. So if
but the wording and the mechanics here really matter, and that's where you're still seeing a lot of negotiation occurring. So the $300 per week in enhanced jobless benefits, the question now is, how long is that going to be put in place?
Wow.
$330 billion for small business loans. Again, here we're hearing there's a debate about whether it should be $325 billion. And then the $600 stimulus check, that's a once-off payment. Now that's been whittled down from $1,200 that we had.
See, whatever anybody is saying is true. That is how
can
he
we see your
rolls in
face, please?
Abuja. That is how he rolls in Abuja. Whatever anybody is saying is true.
Can
He
we see your
goes
face?
around
You don't
Transcorp.
want to show your face?
No, he goes around Transcorp doing this thing. He is a broke nigger. He goes around Transcorp doing this thing, deceiving girls everywhere. He doesn't even have money to pay anybody. He just rolls around with big guys. That is all he does. He is a broke guy. He uses a freaking stove. You don't get money for gas. He
So how do
uses
you
a
say he uses
stove
a stove?
because I know. I can send you his house address and you go and see it.
Ha. So now, did he rape you, or did he force himself on you? What was your own accusation?
Yes, he did. And I was quiet about it because nobody's going to believe.
Why do you think no
And
one?
seeing this news today, because he acts like a big guy and he's always around big people. So who is going to believe him? And seeing this news today, this just
Hello. First of all, rape is not. No one should ever excuse rape, but there are some very funny things about this live right now, that he uses the stove. So that's really, really, really funny. Well, at this point, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. At this point, I really, really don't know what to say. But so for you to know the stove he uses, it's kind of very. God have mercy. This is funny and not funny, but hey, Obi Alaska, if you're still watching this live, just know that nobody in this entire world will excuse rape. If you get out of this one, right? If you get out of this one, if you get out of this one, make sure that if you have any babe you're with, or a babe you are doing something with, and you guys have a negotiation on how much you are going to pay, you pay her, right? So you don't get yourself in this kind of situation. So someone saying the guy's playing them street. You know, it's painful when you have expectations. It's painful when you have expectations, when somebody needed to give you something and they didn't give you. It's really painful. So we might call it arrest him. We might call it he's running them streets. You know, so like someone just said, oh my God, this is so funny. Someone says, is that not prostitution? Hold on, let me see. Someone says, is that not prostitution? So you call him a serial hope dasher, not okay. Hold on. All right, so for whatever reason, I think that is a very, very complicated matter. So people want to go to his house to investigate if he uses stove in his house. So the last girl that spoke, you know, for you to know that a guy uses stove, that means you didn't only get into his house, but you went to you made food in his kitchen. Is that right? All right, rape is actually is a very, very bad offense. Rape is actually very, very bad. Though we might laugh about a few things because the build up to the stories.
And denials of his involvement in the investigation into Hunter Biden. And of course, one of the biggest parts of the president's disinformation campaign about the election has been about the Dominion voting system, where the president has made this claim that people voted for him and they changed the votes in the machines to Joe Biden. That's something that has also been pushed by the pro-Trump attorney Sidney Powell. And this week, Dominion sent Sidney Powell a letter asking, actually demanding really this step before taking a legal step here, a public apology of her statements and a retraction of the claims she's made about their company, including that one that said that the software was developed in Venezuela to benefit Hugo Chavez, who of course died several years ago. And in their letter, they say they have no connection to Venezuela, certainly not one to Mr. Chavez as well. And they joke even they have about as much of a connection to them as they do to Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. Caitlin Collins, CNN, the White House.
All right. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. So, the internet is currently boiling. The internet is currently boiling for some guy in Abuja and a lady. So, I've asked the guy why did he rape the girl, and he said he didn't rape the girl. So, let's see if we can live on Instagram. Let him tell us what happened. So, are you guys ready? How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Oh, good morning.
Good morning. So this morning I woke up and I saw pictures of you, and a lady on the internet, you know, and I kept getting messages. people were sending me messages saying, oh, this guy raped this girl, this guy raped this girl. And now, first of all, I want you to tell us exactly what transpired between yourself and the girl, because right now rape is a very